Hello everybody, today I thought I would update you on everything that's been going on in my life because it's been affecting my YouTube channel and I haven't really explained any of that. So today I thought I would deconstruct why I haven't been posting every Saturday, the type of content I have started posting, and also what I foresee in the future of my YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's just start babbling my head off. So a rundown of the stuff that you've seen on my YouTube channel was at the beginning of the year I made a bucket list goal video thing where I said I wanted to continue posting every Saturday because it keeps me in check. It makes me constantly think about like the fact that I have a YouTube channel and that I want to be making stuff for it, and it reminds me why I love making videos. And about a month into the year, around February, I posted a video about why I do YouTube, where I said that I wanted to share advice and that's kind of the direction I wanted to take my channel. But my opinion has changed yet again, and probably will do so many more times throughout the year. I think deep down at the core, I'm someone who really wants other people to be the best person that they can be, and so sharing my voice and sharing my wisdom is something that is really important to me and I like doing. But I think that there are more artistic ways that I can share that voice and that opinion, and what I've realized is I want to try to share my opinion and my knowledge with people, but I want to do so in an artistic way so that concurrently I am making things that I can put in my portfolio and making things that I am truly proud of. And so I'm challenging myself in this way to try to make videos that are more artistic and less easy to make, essentially. Like, I'm not just gonna chat for the next few videos. I'm going to actually have a visual feast that you hopefully get something from, and in that way I feel like I'm building a different set of skills that I'm also adding to my portfolio and making things that I'm proud of. So that kind of leads me into the second topic, which is the content change that's happened on my YouTube channel. So a lot of you have probably noticed that there has been a lot of content changing on my channel recently, and some of those pieces tend to be more experimental. Specifically, I'm referencing Femme Fatale, which is a project that I spent almost 11 hours filming with my friend Eric, and it is probably one of the most, I'm probably most proud of that piece when it comes to stuff on my YouTube channel. And I thought I would kind of explain how that came about and why my content started shifting towards things like that. So at the beginning of the semester, I joined a club called the Expanded Media Club at my university, and I kind of fell in love with what they do. So Expanded Media is anything from traditional styles of media like painting or drawing or ceramics, but it also includes things like video making and performance art, and those two things really interest me, so I've actually decided to minor in expanded media. But in this club we decided to make this thing called an exquisite corpse, which is when you take a bunch of artists together and you make one coherent piece that's individual pieces. And the way it works is, for example with videos, you make a video and then the next person sees the end clip of your entire video, and then they make a video based off of that clip, and then the next person sees the last piece, and it keeps going until you reach the end. So the idea is that it's one piece that's tied and continuous, but it's also these individual pieces made by different artists. So we made this exquisite corpse, and my piece, my contribution to it was Femme Fatale, so it was part of a larger project. But I really loved the way it turned out, and it made me really proud, and I dedicated a lot of time and effort to it. And so I think that was the turning point, because it was the first time I actually made something that I had been sitting on in my head for so long, and it kind of made it more of a reality that I could make things that are a little surreal. So yeah, that type of content shift happened because I wanted to express an idea, which I feel like I did express an idea in Femme Fatale, but I did it in an artistic way that I can now add to my portfolio, and I hope that I can continue doing that type of art. So I'm going to prioritize those type of videos over things like me chatting, but that isn't to say that I won't do videos like me chatting. It's just kind of whatever feels right at the moment, because I feel prouder when I make artistic videos rather than talking videos, but at the same time sometimes these videos are fun, so it's kind of whatever. And I guess that leads me into the future of my YouTube channel, which is primarily up in the air. Like I said, I am going to prioritize a more artistic content, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to make videos like this. And I'm definitely not setting a schedule where I have to post every week, because that becomes overwhelming and it means that I can't dedicate the time I need to make the bigger projects that I want to, because I could have never made Femme Fatale if I had been filming a video every week. So I'm very excited for the future. It's just pretty wishy-washy about whether, like, what is going to be on my YouTube in the coming year. So although my YouTube channel future is a little up in the air and open-ended, there are certain projects that I want to do, and I wanted to finally share them with you because it'll not only get you hopefully excited about what's to come, but it'll also help me stick to deadlines and actually do them, and not just like sit and think about how I want to do them. So the first project that I want to talk to you all about is actually related to an old video on my YouTube channel. If you have been watching me for a long time, or you've like sifted through my videos, you probably came across this video called Sibling Band, where Zach and I sang all these covers to these songs very poorly, because it was like a joke. People think it's really funny. I think that's great, but Zach and I decided to redeem ourselves in a way. So we are actually going to legit cover a song, which is exciting because like he's learned the guitar for it, I learned the piano, and we're gonna film a music video for it and everything, so that's exciting. Probably not gonna be anything quality, but it's gonna be better than the last train wreck. So yeah, that project is coming soon. We're gonna film it when I move into my apartment in July, so it'll hopefully be out by the end of July at some point. So get excited for that. We're going to redeem ourselves and hopefully sound good. So the second project I want to talk about is this movie list I've been working on. For the past year, I've watched over 300 movies, and I've been kind of curating my favorites and thinking about what movies I like and why I like them, and in the hopes of like creating this great big list of a compilation of all the movies that I love and that I think everyone should watch. And obviously it's my take on movies, so it's going to be different than the IMDb top 200 or whatever, but I'm really excited. I'm not really sure how I want to present it. Like it's a lot, like it's a lot of movies, and I don't know if I have the energy to write a review on each one, but I kind of feel like I should, and I kind of want to like do something artistic with it too, like make it my own. So that is a project that I will eventually be sharing with you. I'm not quite sure how, once again, I'm sharing it, but it's been a long time coming, and I really like movies. I like dissecting and analyzing movies. It was something that I wanted to do if I didn't do architecture. I wanted to direct films. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's really fun, and I hope you all can get some really cool obscure movies from it, because I promise you a lot of them are obscure. So the next piece I've actually filmed and finished, but I've been sitting on it for a while because it's really dark and weird, and I didn't want to just drop it on all of you without any form of warning or explanation. I mean, it's going to be explained in the description bar just like I did in Femme Fatale, but the piece is titled Hysteria, which, if you know the origins of the word hysteria, it comes from the Greek word for uterus, and it's basically the idea of anxiety as it manifests itself in women. And I feel like there is this extreme anxiety around the concept of beauty within femininity, and I decided to deconstruct that idea in this video, similar to the way I deconstructed the idea of gender in Femme Fatale. So it's kind of this project that I worked on for a little bit that I really want in my portfolio, and so I want to share it with you all, but it is a little dark, so I thought I would warn you. That will be the next video I post, and I'm very excited to present that to you all too. The fourth project is something I've hinted at before. If you watched my 19 Things for 19 video, you saw that one of the things was a secret project, and that is this project. So it's no longer a secret, it is still kind of secretive because I'm not going to give you everything about it, but it's this project called Galaxies and Shadows, and it revolves around these 3 essays that I wrote about different dips in my life, like different hard times in my life, and it's the first time I've ever done creative writing, so that's exciting. And I actually really like the way they came out. They ended up being very surreal and visual despite the fact that they are, you know, words. But yeah, it's something that is extremely personal, and as a result of that, I've decided that I'm not just gonna dump them online, kind of like I do with everything else. So there's going to be a limited release where you have to be in the Kansas City area in order to see it. There will be 3 exhibition locations, and you're gonna have to find, like, you have to get the secret information from me, and I will send you to the location so you can experience them. And that way, it kind of like monitors this really emotional thing that's, you know, it's about my life and it's very close to my heart, but it also gives you a really unique way of experiencing it. I haven't ironed out all the details yet, obviously, but the pieces are written and they are done. So I'm going to hopefully make a trailer video that will get you even more excited for this piece, and hopefully people will want to go see them because it's a very big project and I'm very excited. So if you want to read the pieces, stay tuned. You have to watch the video, contact me, and go to the 3 locations in order to read the entire piece. I'm very excited, hope you are too. So yeah, that's the last project. I think that's all I have to say, and I just wanted to take a second to say thank you for everyone who supports me in my creations, my YouTube channel, and all of my art. There are lots of people who have come and entered and left my life that didn't really respect what I do or don't see value to it, but I think that there's value in anything that people are passionate about, and I think the people who are closest to me recognize that this is something I really love doing and I really enjoy doing it, and I've decided that it's not going to be my main career focus, but it's something that I want to dedicate as equal amount of time to. So I am really happy with everything that's kind of been happening in my life in terms of a creative direction. I am very, very happy with everything that I've been able to make and all the support that I've gotten, so I wanted to say thank you. Hope you all are having a great summer. Thanks for watching this video. I will see you all whenever I post a video like this next time. So hope you all enjoy, and bye!